This is this versus that off-road.
They got the dog in you.
Whoa, Methanol, big block.
Dude, you went for it.
Always go for it, baby.
Coming right from this.
Come on, Gary. Oh, man, you see the heat.
Wow, look at that
you see the
tension.
dirt. You see Gary looking like he's a foreman on a job site. You know what this is? This is this versus that off-road.
No tarmac, we built an entire course. 2 identical dirt drag strips. Of course, we're gonna bring out more than just the traditional desert races. What do we bring in?
We got monster trucks, we got mega trucks, we got trophy trucks, we got Ultra 4s, we got a fucking Miata, we got a Harley, we got all sorts of shit. We even got fresh off the dealership floor cars that will definitely not make it through this.
Oh! And most importantly, what we have is 2 full seasons. Thank you to our friends at Fuel Off-Road and 4 Wheel Parts. That's right. This isn't just a special. This isn't just 4 episodes. This is gonna be months worth of carnage.
All for your entertainment, and the best thing about it of all is it's in the dirt, so nobody can jump and cheat. It's only about guts, glory. Asphalt no longer exists, just dirt.
All right, up first, we have this. Sir, please introduce yourself to the people and tell us what you have brought.
So I'm Devon VILLENEUVE from Canada, and this is Flyboy.
What is Flyboy?
It's a freestyle truck. So we do a lot of like short course, big jumps, mud racing.
Would it be out of pocket to call it a Megatruck?
It's a Megatruck. For sure, it's a Megatruck.
Hell yeah. Can we get to the business end and just talk
For
about
sure.
what powers it? Immediately, I see all the things that I like. Walk me through what the setup is here.
Yeah, so this is a Gen 3 speed built 548 cubic inch Chevy engine with a 1471 blower on alcohol.
So how much boost are you running on?
We ran it down to 17 pounds of boost for this event. We were just more or less worried about the truck staying together with this much power that we put through this one.
What kind of power does it make at the crank, and then what does it wind up being at the tire, if you even know?
So probably off the flywheel, we're probably anywhere from 16 to 1800, and at the wheels, we have no clue what this thing runs.
Okay.
Yeah.
These are huge. Actually, let's get into that, and then we're gonna go running gear. Well, how big are these? These are ag tires, right?
Yeah, so they're a 64-inch patty tire.
Patty tire.
Yeah.
Now, what's a patty tire?
It's just like a rice cane patty. They use them in, I think, China.
The world's most dangerous woman.
Damn, who would have thought?
Yeah.
And then these wheels, are they just like agriculture wheels?
These are actually just custom wheels that Bobby Barta built for the truck. They would just come with a barrel, and then he machined and built all the wheels for it.
Okay, let's talk about drivetrain. Let's talk about these gigantic axles.
Yeah,
These
yeah.
5 tons, or what is this?
These are 20 tons.
So, okay, where do you get a 20-ton axle? Like, what would this be found on?
So the planetary hubs are actually off of like a 20-ton crane is what they're built for, and then the housings are for a tractor. Pretty much identical to a monster truck, same diff.
Okay, how much does the whole thing weigh?
98, so like 10,000 pounds.
10,000, okay,
Yep,
so
yep.
light girl.
Yep.
Nice. And then for suspension here, I noticed that up front, you're running what looks like a bypass shock.
Yeah.
Do you not run any kind of spring or anything?
No, they're nitrogen-filled shocks.
Okay, I noticed in the back you got coilovers.
Yep.
Is that kind of standard operating procedure for these? Or
No, this is a pretty new style suspension that they've been experimenting with on this truck here.
Tell you what, since we can kind of see the office here, can we jump up here and check out what's going on inside?
You betcha, yeah, man.
strictly business.
One seat, man.
Dude, one Kirky.
Yep.
How does your back feel when you take jumps in that?
It doesn't feel great. No, definitely does not feel great.
Sick. I see you got a tack, and then you got your shifter.
And then this is the rear steer here.
Nice.
So you just go side to side, auto cell centers. There's a switch down here that I can flip, and then it actually stays with the rear steer. So if I turn it and I let go, it actually stays turned.
Put your hand on that shifter. Let me see that. So are you actually like shifting gears at all, or are you just kind of like...
Yeah, it's just got 2 speeds. So you just pull it all the way down into the basement and then slap it in a second and hang on.
I see that there's a big plexiglass piece in the front.
Yes.
I'm assuming that's so you can kind of see
That's
when this
right.
thing is...
So usually what you'll see is when I get on it, the truck will unload pretty high in the front. So I'll actually look through the plexiglass, pretty much how I see.
Okay, so this is a lot of just like hopes and dreams.
Yeah.
And just letting Jesus take the wheel.
That's right, a lot of guessing.
Well, sick. I'm pretty sure it's going to be great over jumps, but I'm curious how it's going to be like in the whoops. Now, your competitor, which we're going to go check out now, is probably going to be real sick in the whoops. Let's go see that.
What's up, y'all? Hope you're enjoying this brand new series of This Versus That TVT Off-Road, but Gary and I here are gonna take a quick moment to tell you about a brand new series of wheel from our friends at Fuel Off-Road. It's the Fusion Forge series. Gary, what is Fusion Forge?
Fusion Forge is where they take an aluminum 6061 T6 barrel and combine it with a cast center, which means you get the style and grace of a cast wheel, but with the strength and rigidity of a forged barrel.
And they do it using friction-based welding technology. It's pretty wild tech to put the cast center, the forged outer, and they got 3 brand new wheels in this series. You can check them all out, fueloffroad.com. We also threw a link in the description if you want to check it out.
That's right. Buy now! And if you don't, I'll find you. And if I find you not running these wheels, it's gonna be a hard day for you and your family.
Here we are today with Kenny, and this thing is sick. What is it that we're working with today?
The cab is actually a 2003 Silverado cab, and we built a tube chassis trophy truck to fit inside the Silverado cab. So it's a steel cab, basically tube chassis unlimited truck.
You built this in your garage, right? I remember seeing stories on Instagram.
Yeah, it came as a pile of tubes, almost 300 feet of tubing, and every square inch of it. Anything that's metal on the truck, including the motor, I built. But it took us 2 years. 2 years in the garage.
Freaking out there casting iron in his backyard.
Got a forge going.
What are you working with power-wise?
I built a 408 cubic inch LS base motor, and we put a single Garrett G42 1200.
Holy crap, so what kind of power are you expecting out of that?
And we made 615 horsepower at the ground, the wheel horsepower, and just under 700 foot-pounds of torque.
For reference, trophy trucks aren't seeing that number, just so you know. So let's see it. I want to see it. Let's pop this hood and let's check it out. This is so well packaged. Give us a rundown. How did you package all this? What is all of this that's going on?
Yeah, there's 7 radiators on this truck. So this is one of the air-to-water intercooler radiators here. This is the main engine radiator. The air-to-water intercooler, your Garrett G42 1200, which is a perfect match, by the way, for a 408, because the boost comes on super early. It's not too laggy. It's still the original motor. We've got, I don't know how many miles we have on the truck now, but it seems to be doing okay.
That's crazy. This massive shock package and front end on this thing is freaking incredible as well. So give us a rundown on what kind of travel numbers, what kind of suspension are we going with on this?
Sure, yeah. The chassis swings 26 inches in the front. We have a 3-inch ADS racing shock coilover, and then we have a 4-inch bypass. Those are both 14-inch.
Okay, and then this guy is
It's a 2.5 by 4-inch. So we only took an inch out of the stroke of it.
only took an inch out of the stroke. All right, so on the back of this truck, this thing has a massive wide setup in the back. What do we got going on?
So we have 2 spares that lay down side by side. The fuel cell itself holds 104 gallons at about 3.5 miles per gallon. That doesn't make
3.5 miles per gallon.
3.5 miles a gallon. It makes for a short trip to that $500 fill up these days.
Absolutely.
You know?
What kind of shock package are you rocking in here in the back?
We got an ADS racing shock package in the rear also. We have a 2.5-inch bump stop, which is 4 inches. It's left out to 4 inches in the rear.
Sure.
A 3-inch coilover and a 4-inch bypass.
Nice. It's beautiful. And I couldn't help but notice how loud the fuel pump setup is in this thing. It has to be like, what, E85 compatible or what?
Everything on the truck is E85 compatible because we do have a flex fuel system in the truck. So we use a Haltech ECM, and they have a flex fuel sensor that automatically changes your tune between E85 and 91 depending on the ethanol content.
I know you got coolers on coolers even inside the truck. Let's go inside the truck.
All right.
I want to see around in there.
Let's do it.
I mean, back of the engine is crazy. It's like right here.
Yeah, it's very far back, and there's actually access panels in the wall there, so you can get to the back.
Great. Yeah,
so you can get to the back spark plugs because they're literally at your knee. The motor's way back, and we try to get as much weight over the rear of the truck as possible.
Sure. You got your center set up there. Give us a rundown of what you got going on there in the middle.
Yeah, so we have a rugged radios intercom and radio system here. So we run two 10-pound Safecraft suppression systems in it.
Amen.
Well, we actually run a 4-speed in this.
So it's got a 480 in it.
Yeah, so it's a reed case 4-speed. So it's called a Super 80.
What's this big old tank over here behind the pasture? What you got going on over there?
That's my Tokyo Drift box, as my friends call it. They always
Okay.
make fun of me for having an ice box for an intercooler system in my off-road race truck. You can't tell anybody I actually put ice in it today.
Okay.
I really did. I'm like, it's drag race. I gotta put ice in it.
Well, freaking A. Let's go line it up and see how it does.
Let's do it.
All right.
You hear that? You hear that? And then there's a turbo
Look how
one of those.
excited he is on that noise right there.
Bro, like, it sounds like Monster Jam out here.
All right, I'm voting monster truck. I don't give.
Normally a Ford guy, but I'm gonna go with the Chevy. I just think he's gonna be smooth.
I'm going PreRunner, Chevy, the race truck. I think it's gonna catch him in the whoops. He has the balls that thing has to blitz the whoops. It's gonna be very close, but Chevy.
Bro, they're getting too analytical for all that. I'm going with the green truck, monster truck.
Monster truck versus turbo PreRunner. My heart's in the PreRunner. Kenny for the win.
The whoops are gonna settle this one. It's gotta be the Chevy.
All right, boys. This thing sounds so sick.
Oh, this is
God
amazing.
bless America. Here we go.
Boom. Methanol, big block.
I believe the truck's from Canada, but yeah, God bless.
Hey, North America.
We're
God
in
bless
America.
North America.
Round 1.
He's got to be shitting his pants. That thing was 20 feet in the air going through the woods.
This is the best day ever.
I'm never going to regular this first night again.
Damn, man, what kind of Smurf blood are you running in that thing?
Running on Smurf?
I got earplugs in. I got to take them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was exciting.
Dude, you went for it in the whoops.
Always go for it, baby. Good, I was a little nervous through the whoops, but I figured just pin it and hang on, right?
What, when you're like this
Yes.
with the sky? What were you looking at? Can you see the sun?
Yeah, I seen the tire.
Kenny.
If I was Kenny, I'd ask for the hit.
It's like, I'm like,
Kenny, come on in here. Come on in
He
here.
rolls over on you. He
Kenny.
has a bunch of spikes to impale you
Yeah.
on the top.
So here's what I got to propose. Like, what do we want to run for the second race? Is it a heads up, or is it? Like, do you need more time to boost up? Like,
Maybe he takes the hit.
I think he takes the
I mean, he's up so quick.
Yeah,
that-
dude, this thing. Like, dude, I knew he was going to be a million truck links off the get. You know what I mean? I feel like drive Miss Daisy back there. But you're a madman, dude.
yeah, you guys.
You're a madman.
Oh yeah, baby, we are back. We're doing a lane change, and Kenny
It's like the hardest pack
getting the
he's ever
jump.
driven.
That thing is so sick!
Oh, it sounds so insane.
God, I love this.
And like you hear that, and you expect to look over and just see like a funny car with like the body up, but no, it's that thing. It's a 37 Ford.
It's a funny truck.
It is a funny truck.
Round 2.
Damn! Yo, he got roosted. You down in Canada.
You ain't got the dog in you.
You down in Canada.
You ain't got the dog in. You got the dog.
That was way faster than his last run. He maintains speed. Last time, when he got in
hit
the
me.
whoops,
I don't know
he
what this is, but it's really hot.
and went full throttle.
Bro, how you plow?
That was off the bump.
Oh, that was the bump stop fix I did. I wrapped it in calf.
Oh yeah, there's a bump stop down there.
Yeah, that's the bump stop in that lane.
So is his drive shaft broken or something? His Megatruck?
Oh,
Half a car. Dude.
wow.
Go help them.
All right, buddy.
We'll pull him out in this. We got you, boys.
Yeah, no big deal. Give Brad a little bump. Yeah, buddy. That was a fucking run. Did you grenade it?
Yeah, it actually broke the block. I don't know when it landed really hard. I don't know if the diff hit the mid plate or what, but it broke the power steering pump, the bracket, and the block is actually missing a chunk out of it.
I heard a lot of ting ting ting.
Look underneath there, you can see the broken block. Where
Here,
the
excuse
mounts are.
let me get in there.
Where this bolt.
Oh yeah, bud.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you blew out your bump stop again. Hey, but you know what? You won.
Thanks, buddy.
Hell yeah.
Victory comes with a price.
Here,
Well
put
done,
this
well
one in
done.
your pocket. Put this one in your pocket.
It actually
Save
broke
for
though.
later.
Yeah.
Oh, it broke it?
Yeah.
By the way, I like that the only tool out right now is this. This is how you work on these things.
There you have it. Megatruck takes the win. Although, you know what? Hey, Kenny did a hell of a job. That truck is super fast, but this thing gets out. Blown Methanol big blocks for the win, baby. Let's go.
We got a race here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Blake's going hard.
Do you not party?
That is what I'm talking about.
This dirt shit is pretty cool.